Hi, today we will be doing challenging problems for primary or grade 5, and the topics will be on fraction and decimals. There will be a total of 3 questions, and you might want to grab a pencil and paper to do along. Alright, let's start. John bought 6 boxes of erasers. Each box had the same number of erasers. He gave 180 erasers to Leslie and had 1/4 of the original number of erasers left. How many erasers were in each box? For a question like that, I would recommend to draw a diagram so that we will have a better visual understanding. Alright, so I'll draw actually 3 units to represent 180 erasers. And now we can find out how many erasers each unit represent. So 1 unit equals to 180 divided by 3, and you give us 60. So each unit here represents 60. Okay, so now we can find out how many erasers are there in total for 4 units. So 60 multiplied by 4 gives us 240. So now we know that we have a total of 240 erasers. So in order to find out how many erasers were in each box, there were a total of 6 boxes. So we can use 240 divided by 6, which will give us the number of erasers in each box, and it should give us 40 erasers. Therefore, we can conclude that there are 40 erasers in each box. Alright, let's go to the next question. 0.4 of the fruits in the basket are mangoes, 0.5 of them are apples. The remaining fruits are watermelons, and if there are 60 fewer watermelons than apples, how many fruits are there in a basket? Alright, so let's change the decimal into fraction. So we can have 0.4 to be written as 4 over 10 mangoes, and we can have 0.5 to be written as 5 over 10 apples. So now we got to find out how many watermelons are there in fraction. So we can use 1 whole minus 4 over 10 minus 5 over 10, which would give us 1 over 10, which represents the number of watermelons. So we know that there are 60 fewer watermelons than apples. So let's look at the diagram here. We have 4 units for mangoes, 5 units for apples, and 1 unit for watermelons. So 5 over 10 minus 1 over 10 gives us 4 over 10. And 4 over 10 represent 60 watermelons. So over here, we know that there are 4 units more apples than watermelons. And these 4 units represent 60 watermelons. So 1 over 10, to find 1 over 10, we'll use 60 divided by 4. And we can find out that 1 over 10 is equivalent to 15. So now we have a total of 4 mangoes, 4 units of mangoes, 5 units of apples, and 1 unit of watermelon. In total there are 10 units. So we can use 15 multiplied by 10, which will give us 150. And therefore we can conclude that there are 150 fruits in the basket. Alright, let's go to the next question. A bus started from the interchange at the first bus stop. 3/5 of the passengers alighted from the bus and 10 passengers got on. At the second stop, 1/10 of the remaining passengers alighted from the bus and 8 passengers got on. If there were 35 passengers left on the bus, how many passengers got on the bus at the interchange? Alright, so for such question, it will require us to work backwards. So let's look at the last sentence here we have is, if there were 35 passengers left on the bus, how many passengers got on the bus at the interchange? So the number of passengers left on the bus were 35. And let's look at the number of passengers before reaching the second bus stop. Alright, we know that 8 passengers got on the second bus stop. So we want to use 35 minus the 8 passengers who got on, so that we'll have the number of passengers that were on the bus before reaching the second bus stop. And then we'll use 35 minus 8 multiplied by 10/9, which will give us 30. Alright, you might be questioning why we will use 35 minus 8 multiplied by 10/9. So let's have a quick explanation here. For example, before the 8 passengers board the bus, so we'll have 35 minus 8, and it'll give us 27 passengers. So there were 27 passengers on the bus before the 8 passengers were on the bus. So 9 units represent 27 passengers, and 1 unit is equal to 27 divided by 9, which gives us 3 passengers here. Therefore, 10 units will be equivalent to 10 multiplied by 3, which is 30 passengers. So the number of passengers before reaching second bus stop is 30. And same for the number of passengers who got on the bus at the interchange. Alright, we know that at the first bus stop, 3/5 of the passengers alighted from the bus and 10 passengers got on. So we will need to use 30 minus 10 multiplied by 5/2, which will give us 50. So how many passengers got on the bus at the interchange? The number is 50. Alright, I hope that you are able to work on the questions and understand them. If not, do feel free to drop us a message or email, and we shall get back to you. Alright, thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.